Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the dog. So welcome back all my dog friends. How are we doing? Let's find out as we shuffle these cards up for you guys and do a reading for you. We will also be doing the Year of the Snake predictions this week. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we will be seeing what the new year has in store for you as that Chinese New Year starts to take us from the Year of the Dragon over to the Year of the Snake. So don't miss out on that. Anyway, let's stop about there. And we'll take that one from the bottom, we'll take that one from the middle, we'll take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a white and two blacks there. Again, doesn't look too great because we've got those two negatives to kind of give us that doom and gloom feeling. However, as I've always said before, black isn't always an attack, white isn't always all right. We're looking at the compatibility of the cards when we flip them over. And we've got that white dog there. You've got a puppy pal. It's coming in to remind you who you are. It is time to start preparing. It is time to start maybe getting all your ducks in a row. I think that's the expression. Get all your ducks in a row. Because right now, although the compatibility is really, really good between two dogs, they actually get on quite well, like a little pack. They can get quite close to each other. They understand each other. They can open up to each other. They can express and communicate well with each other. It's a very good card. I feel in this respect, it's preparing you. It's telling you to get ready. It's actually telling you to be on your guard, not because anything is going to necessarily affect you or come out of it, but something bad could potentially be happening. Almost like there's a hurricane coming, and we all know that's going to be bad, and things are going to get destroyed, and people are going to get hurt, but you're not going to get hurt. So it's kind of like that, you know? It's almost like the ship you were on is sinking, but you're already in a lifeboat. It doesn't take away the disaster. It doesn't take away what is actually happening. It doesn't take away this negative side of things or the negative things, but you could have it worse. So you're actually in a better position than you could have been, or other people are, for example. Does that make sense? I think this card as well is kind of telling you to not just remember who you are, but also take control if there is an opportunity to do so, especially if there is an opportunity to negotiate or compromise or mediate to resolve issues quicker, because you are quite talented when it comes to those things. So consider that option as well, that as you go into this, it may not be happening to you, but it could be happening for you as an opportunity for you to almost diffuse the bomb. Because there is a catalyst happening, there is a change happening, there is something that is going to happen. It's going to happen quite quickly. You're not really going to have enough time to process it. So this is why you're already, it's almost like your intuition is telling you to prepare for something. You don't know what it is, but when it happens, it's going to happen quickly. So you need to be ready for it. You need to be in a position that when it does happen, whatever it is, you've got everything that you might need. You got warm clothes in case it's a blizzard, but you've also got your sun cream just in case it's a heat wave. You got your umbrella just in case it rains. You're covering all angles. You need to be prepared for whatever happens next. If you're gonna, I don't know, speak to your boss about a raise or a promotion, you've got to prepare yourself for the fact that he could say no. He could also say, well, while we're here, I was actually going to say, we're actually downsizing the department. So yeah, you could move up. Do you know what I mean? You need to prepare yourself, because you could end up moving from the job that you were in to a completely different job. You could end up being told no, or, being sort of, I don't know, told that that's not going to happen ever, kind of thing. Like, that's your position. Do you know what I mean? You've got to prepare yourself for whatever happens next. If it's a conflict that's happening in your sort of close vicinity, work, relationships, and stuff like this, you also need to be prepared. You also need to be prepared for the fact that you could lose. So if you are asking your boss for a promotion, it could go completely the opposite way, where they say, well, actually, we've been meaning to talk to you because we're actually going to have to let you go. So, yeah, it's sort of like that time now that you need to prepare yourself for any eventuality, because anything could happen. Something will happen. That's a given. The change is there. It's going to happen. The change isn't just going to disappear. It's not just going to sort of change its mind. This is a catalytic moment. And when it happens, it's going to come in quickly. It's going to come in fast, and it's going to come in relatively, I'd say, like almost like you won't even notice it. And then all of a sudden, it'll be, hang on a second, when did that get here? It will get to a point where you'll think to yourself, hang on a minute, this wasn't like this yesterday. And it will be that kind of thing. You go to sleep and you wake up and it's almost like the bed sheets have been changed. So you need to prepare yourself for this catalytic moment, because it is actually happening. So bear that in mind. Also, that rabbit is the soulmate card of the dog. So that's a soulmate connection there. This change is something that is happening for you in order, again, for you to come in and tread that path you were supposed to tread. Be the leader that you are meant to be, or be that communicator, negotiator, mediator that is needed at this time. You need to be the hero. You need to be super pup. That's what you need. You need to put on your cape and you need to say, never fear, super pup is here, and I'm going to resolve this issue. Of course, you don't have to. You could shy away from this, but the problems would be resolved a lot quicker with a efficient mediator or negotiator, and that is you. That is you, and that change is going to bring you into the black tiger. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad card for you. This is actually an example of a black not being an attack, because this tiger is obviously compatible with you to the utmost. Horses, tigers, dogs, all in the same triangle, that talking, communicating triangle. So this tiger here is obviously a vision of things to come, and it's not looking too good communication wise, because the black tiger being, or any black negotiator that is here is obviously struggling to talk. It's a shutdown. It's maybe self-preservation, or maybe it's just arrogance, I don't know, but you're not in a position where there's a lot of communicating going on, which means there is no resolution. That's what you're here for. You've been dragged into this. You know the expression, don't drag me into this? Well, that's what's happening to you. You are being dragged into this, because it's a time that's needed. It's a time where you are needed. That tiger's going to have your back. That tiger's going to sort of show you the difficult bits or the harder bits that you should work up to, and that sort of energy is going to give you that practice that you may need to get to the more in-depth things. As to say, what will probably happen is that somebody will reach out to you as a way to test the trust and the sort of compatibility, or the way you hear them, and then when you've heard them, they may open up a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then all of a sudden things will start to come out, and then you'll be able to start piecing bits together and actually find some resolution from this. You are the best person to do this, because you are honest. You have a sort of an equality, sort of where, or you like equality. You like things to be fair, and in that respect, you won't just take someone's side. You are going to listen to all different perspectives, and then you have that power to mediate, and that is a superpower. So maybe it's time you got your cape out, super pup, and started to resolve some of these problems. But we'll find out how you got on with that next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the dog. My next video will be for those born in the year of the pig. So if you're interested, I'll see you then. If not to worry. I'll just see you next week when we come back for you guys. However, if you would like a more in-depth and personal reading, then you can see in the description below there is a Patreon that you can join, and on that Patreon there are different packages, if you like. You can click one of those, choose one of those, and you can get monthly readings that are personalized for you. So check that out if you're interested. If not, no worries. I'll just see you here next week. Love and peace.